In a war-ravaged city, rubble replaced buildings and silence ruled the streets, except near the train station, where a young girl named Anya sat each morning with a broken violin. The instrument had only 2 strings, its wood chipped and weathered. Still, she played. Not perfect notes, but enough to carry melodies of what once was: lullabies, laughter, and sunlit days. People began to gather. At first, they just listened. Then someone brought bread to share. Another brought blankets. For a moment, the music made them remember they were still human. One morning, a man from a distant village passed through. He was a craftsman, and when he saw the violin, he knelt beside her. "May I fix it?" he asked. Anya nodded, eyes wide. A week later, she played again. This time, all 4 strings sang. In a place where everything seemed lost, a broken violin, a little courage, and
In a quiet, war-torn town where the power had long been out and fear clung to the air like smoke, an old man named Elias lit a single candle each night and placed it in his window. He had done this every evening for months, ever since his grandson Leo had gone missing during an evacuation. "Why do you keep lighting it?" neighbors would whisper. "He's gone." But Elias never stopped. "So he can find his way home," he'd reply. One bitter winter night, as snow drifted over the silent streets, someone knocked on his door. It was Leo, thin, tired. Someone knocked on his door. It was Leo, thin, tired, but alive. "I saw the candle," he said, shivering. "It told me you were still waiting." That small flame, flickering in the darkness, had guided him through fear, doubt, and endless nights. It reminded him that someone still believed. Hope doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's just a boy named Sami stood at the edge of a flooded street, his shoes soaked and the sky still crying. His village had been hit by the worst storm in years. Homes were damaged, fields ruined, and everywhere people wore the same tired, hollow look. Clutching a wrinkled piece of paper from his soaked school notebook, Sami folded it carefully, crease by crease, into a small boat. He knelt and placed it in the water. "Where's it going?" his little sister asked. "To find the sun," he said with a grin. The tiny boat drifted down the street, bobbing bravely through the puddles. One by one, other children joined him, folding their own paper boats. Soon, dozens of them floated together, a fleet of fragile dreams. The adults watched from doorways, quiet at first, then smiling. For the first time in days, laughter echoed between the buildings. The storm hadn't taken everything. Sometimes, hope begins with something.